Welcome to the UCL Pokemon Draft League atop Mount Satonia. We have 4 Pokemon trainers that have reached nearly the top. But first they must fight amongst themselves. This is the last video of Season 15. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. For now, let's see the first of the semi-final battles. The first match will be between Chico Chestnuts and the greatest team of all time, UCL Finabust! The stage is set. Chico Chestnuts will be on the player's side, while Finabust will be on the opponent's side. Gliscor versus this Krookodile. Intimidate will come out. Chestnut is going to be in. It's going to be a good matchup for this Krookodile. Krookodile's going to get out for the Noivern. Substitute will come in, but Noivern does have Infiltrator. Bolton is going to have to come out. Flamethrower will do a little bit less than half damage, and then Bolton will get intimidated by the Krookodile, but also the same amount of damage with that Play Rough. Moltres is going to come in for the Ferrothorn. He predicted the switch into Ferrothorn, and Noivern's going to come out. Scorching Sands, excuse me. Here comes the Z moves. Devastating Drake will 100-0 and kill off the first Pokemon of the match. Boltons is back in. Fire Fang, it stayed in. Draco Meteor. That means Finabust is going to have the number for Chico Chestnut. So far, it's 4 versus 6 in favor of Finabust. Here is Mega Gyarados. Now it's going to go for a Dragon Dance without staying in a normal form, but it's going to get back out for this Chestnut. Chestnut's going to take 17% from the body press, and Noivern will easily eat up this Drain Punch. Chestnut's going to heal up for a little bit, but Flamethrower will then kill the Chestnut, and now it's 3-6 in favor of this Finabust, but here comes the sweeping potential of this Spectre. Is going to get the first kill. Probably just waiting for that perfect time to bring in the Spectre. Is it Scarf? It's going to be Scarf and kill off the Tapu Koko. What is left to kill off the Spectre? Is there anything left? It's going to outspeed the Nihilego. Now it's 3-3. He's turned it around. 2.5 times attack. It's faster. The Slurpuff is faster, but it does no damage. No damage at all to the Spectre. And Spectre is now sitting at 3 times special attack. Noivern is dead. And then the physical wall of Ferrothorn is going to be no match for the 3.5 times special attack Spectre. What a complete turnaround from the start of the game. The winner is Chico Chestnuts. They're the first team to make it to the final round. The harsh terrain is beginning to show itself atop Mount Satonia. 2 players face each other on the frozen mountainside. The next battle will be between North Korean Nosepass and the Milan Excelgors. North Korean Nosepass will be on the player side, while the Milan Excelgors will be on the opponent's side. Volcanion will get out of the way of this Thundurus Therian, who Volt switches in front of this Roserade, and Chimecho is going to be in now. The Trick Room will be set out, while Roserade opts to get one stack of hazards down. The Toxic Spikes will be effective against this Primarina. Volcanion will be able to negate that flip turn. Toxic, though, will go down onto the Volcanion. That's going to stop it from getting that free substitute off. The flip turn will heal back up the Volcanion. Again, Steam Eruption will do a bit of damage onto the Primarina. Primarina is going to get low. Fire Blast will do even more damage onto the Primarina, but it will go for a rest. That means it heals back up. The Chesto Berry will get rid of the sleep. It's now a full-blown Primarina yet again. The Audino is going to be in and out. Flip turn again for the Primarina, but Poison Point will poison it yet again. Thundurus Incarnate is going to be in. Gonna Psychic and critical hit onto the Roserade. That's the first Pokemon down. Urshifu is in now. Primarina is going to be able to take a Wicked Blow here, but it will get hit with a little more poison. Mega Ampharos is in now, but it's going to take over half health damage by the Moonblast. The Moonblast, the second one's going to kill it. That is the second Pokemon down. Primarina is getting low. Urshifu is going to try to U-turn in front of this Primarina, thinking that it was going to switch out, but it stood its ground, going for a flip turn, and it's going to flip turn on front of the Audino. The Chimecho's back in. It's going to get a free Trick Room. Healing Wish now. That means Primarina will eventually be able to come back in for free. The Abomasnow is in now Snow Warning, and it's in Trick Room. It will be able to attack first. Wood Hammer will not do enough damage to get to two-shot this Audino. The leftovers will negate that hail damage. Protect will come in. Brick Break will be protected there. The Abomasnow, which has yet to Mega, is going to be under half health. Wood Hammer will kill the Audino there. Another defensive chip down for the North Korean Nose Pass. Ice Shard is going to have that Abomasnow get a little bit more damage off and then die. I did say earlier that it was a Mega Abomasnow. That is not Mega. It does have a Life Orb there. Moonblast will be resisted by the Volcanion, and both Pokemon will be ticked down. Steam Eruption will do a little bit damage, but we already saw that this Primarina can go into a rest. The Volcanion is going to get ticked down. They're just trying to whittle away, force that rest. Here comes the rest now. Will Volcanion get out, or will it decide to kill itself off here? Going to switch out into the Urshifu. Urshifu's going for an Encore here. It is asleep again. It's going to force that Primarina to get out. Oh, here's the Zoroark. He's going to go for a Breakneck Blitz and kill the Thunderous Therian. That's 3-3. It was an illusion there. Poison down on that Rillaboom, but Rillaboom gets a Grassy Glide kill there. All that's left is Urshifu and the Urshifu and the Zoroark. The Wicked Blow crits that Rillaboom, but now Primarina is back in. Urshifu is going to, the Zoroark is in now. Moonblast will hit it, do big damage, and the special attack is lowered. Meloetta is going to come in instead. The Hyper Voice will do very little damage. I think it's going to be game in favor of the Milan Excelgor, but we're still going. Encore will outspeed that Meloetta, causing the Meloetta to be able to kill the Zoroark with no issue. Wicked Blow will kill through the Culver Berry there, and all that's left is the Primarina, but Primarina will resist this choiced Wicked Blow, and finally the Moonblast will end the game in favor of Milan Excelgor. We have the final two teams left on top of Mount Satonia. Both teams have come nearly a half of a year throughout this tournament to make it to this final battle. Best of 3. The last two teams. Who will be the champion of Season 15? The final battle is here. Chico Chestnuts versus the Milan Excelgor. Chico Chestnuts is on the player's side, while Milan Excelgor is on the opponent's side. The Bolton versus this Bronzong. Going to go for a Volt Switch into the Moltres here. Good switch for the Chico Chestnuts. Going to hit Mystical Fire onto the Bronzong. The Bronzong gets the well-deserved Stealth Rocks and a Rock Slide. Will do big damage onto the Moltres. Moltres is going to roost up, but the Bronzong is going to get another hit in. It's going to keep on roosting there. That Moltres will need to get rid of those Stealth Rocks pretty soon. The Toxic is now on the Moltres. Moltres is going to get out for Stunfisk. Stunfisk will be able to quad resist this Rock Slide, and Primarina is going to be switched in return. Stealth Rocks will be placed down on both sides now. Lapras versus the Primarina. Primarina is going to go for a substitute here. What is Primarina going to do now? He's going to start a Calm Mind setup here. Here comes the Roar. He's going to outplay that Calm Mind substitute, but here comes the Quiver Dance. What is the Lapras going to do? He's going to go for a Hydro Pump. Is Lapras going to survive whatever damage this is going to do? No, it's going to go for a Roar here. Not going to try to attack on that one. Volcarona will not get a chance to attack, and the Lapras will do big work in this game and get the first kill of finals with the Hydro Pump onto the Bronzong. Knockoff from this Audino. Here's the Earthquake. Will hit that Reflect. This Earthquake will not be enough. Surely not be enough to take out this Audino. Audino gets both screens up. Lapras is back in. Let's see if it can do anything on this one here. It's going to go for another Hydro Pump. It doesn't do any damage. That might be a waste of damage, waste of a big attack for this Lapras going against this, going against these screens here. Another Wish, another knockoff. The Roar will come out. Meloetta is in now. Got to be careful for this Meloetta. That Z Celebrate could come out. Thunderbolt will do big damage onto the Lapras. Lapras gets another Roar off, but is paralyzed. Yanmega is behind the light screen here and is going to kill the Lapras, but Lapras definitely did a good job. Boltund is in now. Fire Fang will kill the Yanmega now. The Pokemon are dropping like flies. Here comes the Audino again. Audino surely going to put the screens back up. Surely going to okay, it's going to switch out here back into the Primarina while this Gyarados, it is the Mega Gyarados, going to hit that Dragon Dance and now get a Power Whip off. It resisted a Grass move when there was no Grass move on the no Grass Pokemon on the team there. The Berry's going to survive it for one more turn. However, the second Power Whip will kill that Pokemon. Now the Meloetta is going to get killed by a Crunch. Dragon Dance again for the Gyarados, but Gyarados maybe should have attacked there. The Volcarona will kill it with a Bug Buzz. Hurricane now will kill the Volcarona in return. Moltres is hanging on with low health with the Toxic. Is Moltres going to be able to get through this Audino? Audino is the only Pokemon left, so we do have a lot of damage units still left on the Chico Chestnut side, while the Melonic Selgor side only has that lone support Audino. Audino has the Wish, Light Screen, Reflect, and Knockoff. That's not going to be enough to do anything against the rest of these Pokemon. Surely this will be the end of the game. Rock Tomb will hit onto the Audino. Just going to keep on whittling down the damage. Melonic Selgor is going to have to try a different strategy in the next game if they're hoping to beat this particular team. Each team does get 2 teams to build. They are able to submit 2 teams prior to finals for a best of 3. So there are going to be at least one team gets played 2 times. We'll see if the Melonic Selgor decides to switch teams to their second one. I would, if I were to have lost the first game on one team, I would definitely switch to the second team. Melonic Selgor has been playing since Season 1, has been in finals before, however it was unsuccessful. Really hoping that this was Melonic Selgor's season. Chico Chestnut's never been in finals, but has always been in the running, somewhere in the top upper echelon of the UCL. Finally made it into finals, trying to win on its first go. Earthquake will do a little bit of damage yet again, but Wishes are going to be running low here for this Audino. Audino does get a kill. It is 3 versus 1 here. Audino does have those screens to save itself a little bit, but the Psychic Fang does a lot of damage. There's another Psychic Fang knockoff. It looks like Melonic Selgor is okay. He's gonna hit the Wish there, but Psychic Fang is doing a lot of damage now. It looks like it's going to be over soon, pretty soon for this Audino. It's gonna Wish one more time, but that's not going to be enough. The winner for the first match will be Chico Chestnuts. Let's move on to the second battle. We saw this beginning before. It's going to be the Moltres hitting the Mystical Fire, but this time Bronzong's going to go for a Trick Room and then a Rock Slide on the second turn, flinching the Moltres. Moltres needs to get out of there for Stunfisk. Stunfisk is going to get Stealth Rocks put down on it. Body Press will come out for the Bronzong. Bronzong then Stunfisk does get the Stealth Rocks down. Payback onto the Bronzong. Bronzong easily eats that damage. All that's left. Oh, here comes the Earthquake. It does big damage on there. Okay, Trick Room comes back up. That means Bronzong will get another hit in. But Moltres switches in and immediately goes down. Body press will do nothing. Here comes the Spectrier now. Melanic Selgor definitely worried about that potential Spectrier sweep, as we saw earlier in this series. Primarina is going to be in for the Audino, who takes some damage from that Dark Pulse. Earthquake will do some damage onto the Primarina, but Primarina returns with a Scald, taking out the second Pokemon on Chico Chestnut's side. Melanic Selgor getting the early lead yet again in this game. Resisted Volt Switch from the Bolton onto the Toxtricity, and comes the Spectrier again, going to threaten even more damage. Audino's back in now. Definitely needs to go for a Dark Pulse, not a Shadow Ball there. As long as Audino is out on the field, you cannot use the Shadow Ball here on the Spectrier. Toxic will hit onto the Lapras here, but Lapras hits some big damage in return. With the Hydro Pump, the Abomasnow is in now, going to set the Hail. We are not in Gen 9 yet. Gen 9 will start in Season 16. So the Hail is still in effect. The Giga Drain will kill the... Wait, does that mean that the Melanic Selgor cheated? You cannot bring another item with your Mega Pokemon, and it appears that Melanic Selgor used a Life Orb in the first game. Maybe I'm wrong. We're gonna have to go back and check that out. But the Abomasnow is going to Mega there, get another kill onto the Lapras. Grassy Glide from the Thwackey will out priority the Mega Gyarados. We just looked back. The Mega Abomasnow that didn't Mega did take damage from other means other than Life Orb, so it was not foul play there. The Thwackey does get another kill onto Bolton. Now all that's left is this Spectrier, but that Spectrier is really low. I don't think there's going to be an opportunity. Mega Abomasnow definitely has that Ice Shards, able to kill it there. Ice Shards will win the game for Melanic Selgor. And now we're at a final Game 3. This is the final match of Season 15. Toxicroak versus his Primarina. Primarina doing a lot of work in this series so far. The Psychic will get rid of the substitute. He's going to go for another substitute, but the Psychic, again, he's refusing to let this Toxicroak get anything off. But the critical hit from the Gunk Shot will take out the very useful Pokemon in Primarina for the Melanic Selgor. The Chico Chestnuts does have a advantage here now. Knockoff will do a bit of damage onto the Toxtricity, but the Boom Burst goes through the sub. He should have known better than to go to a sub on a sound move Pokemon. Here's the crunch from this Mega Gyarados, but the Overdrive, brings it down to 11. It doesn't die. It does not die. The Mega Gyarados has another chance. Thwackey is in now. Crunch needs to kill. No, the Thwackey's going to stay alive. That means Grassy Glide is a threat here. He's going to get out. He's going to get out. He's not going to let that happen again. Grassy Glide will be quad resisted by this Moltres. Moltres, a very good defensive tool for the Chico Chestnuts. The Mystical Fire will hit down onto Bronzong. It's not intended target, but it's continuously received target. Trick Room will come in for this. For the Melanic Selgor, Audino is always going to be a foil for this Spectrier. Spectrier is going to go for a Nasty Plot. Here comes the Z move. Z move, Breakneck Blitz. It will be resisted by the Bronzong. Bronzong gets a flinch off, and then they don't attack on the next turn. Body Press. What is going on in this game? Shadow Ball will kill the Bronzong. That's a Grim Neigh. It's 3.5 times special attack. Grassy Glide should be able to kill here on that Spectrier. Maybe you should have let the Spectrier switch out. Durant is in now. That's going to scare out the Thwackey. X-Scissor is not going to do that much damage against the Audino, but Thwackey will have to get out. X-Scissor back again. Thwackey comes back in. You're throwing away the finals. 3 Pokemon left for the Melanic Selgor, while Chico Chestnuts has 4 Pokemon left in the lead here. Abomasnow is going to be in Trick Room and in the Hail, but the Fling is going to get the Toxic Orb onto Abomasnow. Abomasnow is now on a timer here. There's no healing this Toxic Orb. It's just going to come back. The Blizzard does big damage onto the Moltres. Should be able to negative outspeed that Moltres. Moltres is down. It's 3 versus 3. Melanic Selgor is fighting for its very soul in this game. Resisted first impression, but that toxicity was low. It's going to go down 3 versus 2. Audino always a staple in this series so far for Melanic Selgor. He's going to switch into this Abomasnow, this flat. Okay, he's going to get crunched on. The Toxic is going to kill him on the next turn. Giga Drain does kill the Mega Gyarados, and it keeps the Abomasnow alive one more turn. Audino is going to come back in now. They're going to double switch the Durant versus this Audino here. Audino needs to chip down this Durant so that the Mega Abomasnow can kill it on the next time it comes in. X-Scissor is going to do even more damage onto Audino. Audino gets a Trick Room off. That's the only hope for Mega Abomasnow to do anything. Mega Abomasnow is going to switch in. Healing Wish. It's 100% health. It's going to go for a Blizzard. Kills the Gliscor. This is all it. It's all down to this. Is Durant going to kill with first impression? It does! Chico Chestnuts on the last turn will win the UCL Season 15. That was an absolutely electrifying final series for Season 15. Chico Chestnuts is going to come out on top. They are going to be the Season 15 champions. Melanic Selgor did put up a good fight, but in the end, it was just not enough for the continuous offensive assault that was the Chico Chestnuts. Congratulations for their first UCL victory. The final roster: Mega Gyarados, Gliscor, Chestnut, Bolton, Lapras, Durant, Spectrier, Moltres, Toxicroak, Stunfisk, Galar. This is the one, the greatest, the best of all time, the King himself. Thank you for watching Season 15. We'll be moving on to Season 16. And boy, do we have a show for you. The greatest Pokemon Draft League is going to the big leagues. Big money, big players. We're going to see who cashes in and wins Season 16. It's time that the players put all their chips on the table. We're going all in. We'll see you there.